Hey, minute till, minute till, minute till. Showtime, 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 showtime. It's the pre-show. Hey, it's the pre-show. It's the pre-show. Hey, this the pre-show. It's the pre-show. Hey, it's the motherfucking pre-show. It's the motherfucking pre-show. It's the it's the motherfucking pre-show. The motherfucking it's the mother pre-show. Hey, hey, hey. Just a Florida nigga. Hey, just a Florida nigga. Hey, just a Florida nigga. Hey, hey, just a Florida. Hey, just a Florida nigga. Just a, just a Florida. Hey, 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 just a Florida nigga. Might not fit all these studies. Hey, you put all these studies. Might not fit all these studies. No go to. No go to, but the period, no, wanna feel it, wanna feel it. No go to, but the permanent is present. Yeah, it's the minutes here. Hey, it's the pre-show. It's the pre-show. Get them shares out. It's the pre-show. Minutes here in the building. Goddamn, feeling like a million. Shit, I just rolled up some killer. About to stop the show and like this bitch split up. Hey, like this bitch, yeah, split up. Hey, Joy Taylor with the titties. Hey, hey, FS1, don't sue me, bitch, get up. Hey, first take on the get up. Hey, cold pizza for your, hey, cold pizza for your horn. Around the horn, bitch, your wasn't born. Hey, you got the killer. Last time the Jags won, you was born. Hey, you wasn't there. Goddamn, been sucking for some years. Hey, hey, I did get it right back. I did get it right back. Got Trent on the job, and we about to get it right back. Trent on the job, about to get it back. Cause we about to get it back. Got that boy out of here. Ain't no ice cream parties over here for the year. Hey, too hot it might melt. Too hot it might melt. It's too hot it might melt. The pressure ain't turn the cold to a diamond. It turned it to a bitch. God dang. Love people saying you wasn't the man. LS plays. Memphis last place. God damn. It's the hey, Memphis last Memphis last place. You left a bad taste on that track race. Hey, I'm on this track race. Rolling up a got that. Hey, I got that. Hey, I got that. Hey, coming out the some more money on my she got me. Hey, how long I've been in just a pre-show, get her to the tags. Hey, two-seater. Hey, I'm in a two-seater Jag. Hey, please don't get attached. Please don't get attached.
Yeah. You know it? Freebirds! Yeah. Going all the way. Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro. You know ain't no con in these raps, so I'm trying to be calm when it comes to the cash flow. You know talking shit till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome. You know when you out, watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding the city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the place is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the S's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never could care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the men and Teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the bank. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh. You know it? Yeah. Freebirds.
Welcome to the Minute Pill Podcast. I am your host, Agent J. And as always, rocking with J to the I to the MB. Oh, and Jimbo's on mute, but
and you are now in the mix with the men and Teal.
You are
yes, sir.
In the midst with the men and Teal.
Better believe it. Yo, appreciate everybody for joining us tonight, man. Jaguar fans, it's over with. We stop stressing.
To say goodbye. Not really.
Oh, well, that's a different over with. I wasn't even there yet. I'm just talking about the season.
Oh, the season?
Yes, bro. Yes, I am happy it's done. I'm happy it's done because now I can refill myself up with optimism.
Mm-hmm.
Know that changes are coming.
Change gonna come.
Change gonna come. You know, and listen, it's really not hard to say goodbye.
It is, bro.
It's really not. Think about it, bro. Like there was a summer where you said goodbye to a friend for the last time, and you didn't even realize it.
Yeah, you didn't know that was going to be the last time.
You didn't know that was the last time.
You didn't know that they were going to get hooked on. You know.
You didn't know it was going to be the last time, bro. So it's really not that hard because we've done it so many times before. So with that said, yo, Jags fire Dougie P. Mm-hmm. But Bulky stays.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Jay, let's kick it off right there, bro. Let's just get into it. And yo, chat, man, we appreciate everybody joining the chat, man. You know how we do it. We keep it real. We keep it teal. Get your other Jaguar fans. If they love football, bro, because we coming to talk that real, bro. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But yo, y'all weigh in the chat too. Shout out Teal Taliban. Y'all ring in on the chat, bro, because this is an express yourself. That's what we doing tonight. We are expressing ourselves. So, bro, Dougie P is out of here. Trent Bulky stays.
they had the press. Him and Shad had the press conference. Okay, starting right there, tell me how you what's your thoughts on that, bro? How you feel?
That Doug is gone, or for the press
overall, and like how the sequence of events have happened so far. Like, how do you feel about it?
I mean, I'm glad. I honestly, Monday went exactly how I thought Monday was going to go. Like I said, I don't claim to know every fucking thing or be the most knowledgeable about the interactions or the inner workings of the team, but god damn, bro, I don't know, bro. I've been watching this. I've watched this offense struggle ever since the day that Doug Peterson walked in the building. So it struggled. It's never, the offense has never been good. Like, it's never been good.
That's not true.
It is true.
That's not true.
It took them until the first year. It took them to win 6 out of 7 games on the downstretch of the season to get to the wild card. We won the division, but like, that's how we got a home games, because we won the division. We wouldn't have been good enough to get a regular wild card spot. We just won our division, and like I said, we did that at 9-8. Like, that's good. Like, that's really good. But we were, at one point in the season, we were 2-6.
Right.
So it's like the shit. And understandably, the season starts out rocky because it's a new offense and everything, and especially all the shit that happened the year before.
Mm.
But like I said, to me, it still never looked clean. It was a serviceable offense. 700-yard receiver here, 700-yard receiver here, 700-yard or 600-yard tight end, 1,000-yard rusher. It's good. It's just good. Like, it's not like good going to great. It's like it's mid. It's like it's right above mid.
I'm pretty sure Christian Kirk had 1,000 yards. Doug Peterson's first.
I mean,
it was a quiet, but I'm pretty sure Christian Kirk had 1,000 yards.
I just know the receivers all went over 7, or we had 3 catching targets go over 700 yards.
Yes, yes. Now that is true.
Now at the end of the day, we were still a low scoring team.
Yeah, he had 1,108 yards.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, we were a low scoring team.
We were a low scoring team.
Yes.
Who had to win all those games down the backstretch to get into the playoffs. The next year, the coaching staff said, "Hey, we should be going up a few more points a game." Like, we were expecting them to be in the 28 to 30 points a game.
Yeah, correct.
Range. Second year, they didn't do that. Offense struggled early. That's offense struggled all last season.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck with that. We were 8-3. Go look at those games and see how we won those games, bro. It's a lot of defensive turnovers. Defense, and when they got the turnovers, defense putting them in pretty decent position. And the losses that we had those years is because the offense couldn't do shit. Like, all year, bro, that shit was horrible, dog. I don't know. Between Calvin really dropping every fucking thing, which nobody can account for that. Like, he's supposed to catch it.
Yeah. Actually, I'm looking at this, bro. I don't think we were as low scoring as you think in 2022. And I was in agreement with you.
We're under 30 points a game.
Well, yeah, but I think if you could score 24 points a game, I wouldn't say. I mean, 24 points is 3 touchdowns and a field goal.
Yeah, but how much was our actual offense? That's what I'm saying. We'd have to go look and see what the actual offense was producing, and not special teams, not defensive touchdowns.
Okay.
Not any of those things. Like,
okay, no, I give you that, because because the final score doesn't actually tell the game.
But the offense just wasn't good. It looked clunky. It's never looked.
Well, 2023, I think it looked the most, because in 2022, now I know you have to agree with me on this. In 2022, it was the first time we looked at like our receiving, just some of the schemes and concepts, and was like, wow, I can't remember the last time I saw a receiver get open, like have separation and be open. Like we said that shit a lot in 2022, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like we did see some competent offense, and we did see some things that impressed us, but it's cheap, and that's why I concede. Like I'm gonna tell you right, but it's cheap because like we just ain't had it in so fucking long.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about like one receiver, like everybody, like you see Marvin Jones with separation, you see Christian Kirk with separation, you see Zay Jones with separation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's been a long time since we seen that shit, bro. Like all that shit be like 50-50 balls and like super tight windows or thrown into double coverage, or you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. So the fact that we were scheming receivers open was amazing to us in 2022. So I got to give them that, but that should have been the bare minimum, right? Like as football fans, we should have been seeing that as Jaguar fans.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's think about it. It's like, bro, if you was poor and on the street, you feel me, like never had a roof over your head, and then was given like a shed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you'd be grateful.
You'd be super grateful, like, damn, bro, I ain't never slept with walls and a roof over my head.
Yeah.
You feel me? You be proud to call that shit your home, comparatively.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what they gave us. And to your point, and now that we're at the juncture that we're at now, I see that. And that's sad, bro. That's sad. It is, bro. It really is. And I like Dougie P. And again, because of things like that, I like certain aspects that he brought to the game, to the team. But like this team was broken.
Yes.
And this team was broken before Herbs too.
Yeah.
You know, I hate to say it, but like 17 was really a fluke. Right?
Yeah.
Like just that was one of those years where like the stars just aligned, bro. Like it just clicked for the team that year, 17. But this team don't know how to win. Like we don't know how to like because we've been impoverished with failure. Or I guess technically we've been rich. We've been rich with failure. Right? Because we've had a lot of it. And we've been so impoverished with success that when we finally got it, we didn't know how to carry it over. And I just don't mean the players. I mean the front office. I gave Trent and Doug the benefit of the doubt when they really didn't make any moves in 2023. I gave them the benefit of the doubt, dog. I even argue. So Travis, I don't know if Travis is on here, but Travis, bro, you and me, I don't even want to call it an argument because we have Will knows what he be talking about. And bro, I just want to tell you, I was wrong, bro. You was right. They put us a year behind by not making any moves. Like they did, bro, and it just showed, and it felt like, and after watching this year, it felt like some of the draft picks that they made, though I don't have a problem with the draft picks. I love the draft picks. It feels like they tried to make up for the lost year.
Yeah.
And it just, because you rushed it, this was the result, among other things. And that's a front office. Like it's just not on Dougie P by himself. Like this was Shad Khan came out and he admitted it, bro. This was an organizational
and that's the thing.
failure.
And that's the thing is that people fail to realize is that it's not on any one person. It's really the brain. Like it's three people that that can really for decision making things.
Right.
But the owner's not going to get fired. So everybody, oh man, shots to tell the team, man, shut your ass up and go to your $30,000 a year job and worry about what you got going on. Stop worrying about billionaire problems, bro. Like I understand, bro. We love the team, but what is this notion that Shad Khan has to be a football guy? Like I guarantee you, when he bought this team, that wasn't one of the stipulations. Hey, you got to be a football guy. No, you got $750 million because I'm Wayne Weaver and I'm tired of this shit and I don't give a fuck about this team and it's over with. Like, hey, fuck it, bro. Like, people act like the fucking franchise was in such good and upstanding. It's just greatness when Shad Khan bought this bitch, bro. Motherfuckers don't sell good franchises. And then not for that. He sold for $750. Shad Khan turned that bitch about $5 billion already, dog. Like, like, bro, this is what it is, bro. Nobody knows what the Seahawks owner thinks about football or basketball because he owns the Trailblazers also. But you know what people care about when it comes to the owner of the Seahawks, Paul Allen? They want to know when the new Microsoft computer is coming out. They want to know when the new Xbox is coming out. Because that's his real job, bro. Like, that's how he's able to have some playthings like an NFL franchise. You don't want Jerry Jones, I can tell you that. Fact. I don't want Jerry, what they say, all up in the videos. Just all up there. I don't want Jerry Jones. So I don't even need that kind of interaction. Like I would, yes, I feel like in 12 years, Shad Khan has, well, was it 2012, 13, or when did he buy the team?
He bought the team. Hold on, I got it right here.
But it's been 12 years. Or no, he bought the team in I think 2011. I don't
know. That's crazy. Yeah, here you go. Let's see. So 17, 12, 2012.
So it's 12 years, bro. In that press conference, even if people feel like he was coach, which I don't know how you could be coach for these questions, because if you didn't watch the press conference, these aren't just like softball questions that they're asking him. They're really poignant questions and like targeted questions. Like, you have to have it in your Rolodex for you to do it. You can't just be, oh, hey, when they ask about this, say this. You ask about this, say this. It's not that kind of, this isn't like you're interviewing the president and he's only going to answer questions that he approves. Like, no, bro, they went at him. And I appreciate the media for going at him. But he answered all of your questions and he didn't really say anything real crazy. Like, I thought a lot of his answers were really good, bro.
No, I agree with you. Hey, Marcus, what's up, baby? And I wanna back up a little bit because you were talking about Jerry Jones.
My boy Ira, happy New Year's, brother.
Hey, New Year's, Ira. What it do? I want to talk about
Chris. What's up,
Chris?
Wet?
What up?
What's up, Wet?
So the Jerry Jones statement.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm gonna make it clear. First, I'm glad I was wrong, because remember my fear was that Shad wasn't going to make any move.
Yes.
So I was glad that I was just projecting, and he needed to do something, and there needed to be some kind of sweeping if it was a clean sweep, I wouldn't have had a problem with it either. But I don't have a problem with Bulky Stan. Everybody's saying, oh, he's been through 3 coaches. Okay, so here's the facts. One, Bulky did not hire Urban Meyer.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Bulky was hired to be the GM of the Jacksonville Jaguars after Meyer was already the head coach. First.
And people try to say, well, he was in the building. He had, because I listened to the almost 2 hour, because I wanted to hear what how Pete Prisco, like the energy he has, because I want him to remember the energy that he has.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they put it on there, and it was still on YouTube, for 2 hours. Thank God for Amazon for YouTube Premium, because I don't want to hear no ads, even though they got ads on their shit. But I want 2 hours straight. Bro, Pete Prisco is a fucking hater, bro. He's buying into the things that people can't prove.
Yeah.
And then he's trying, like he was trying Tony Baselli on that shit.
So like, Tony said, bro, I'm gonna come down south. I'm
gonna beat your ass. It's like, bro, do you really want to keep doing this? Like, come on, bro. He's like, bro, don't get personal. Like, I'm just looking at the facts of what's going on.
Right.
Like, at the end of the day, I feel, and I've been saying this for months about what I think should happen.
Right.
But Tony Baselli pretty much mirrored exactly my sentiments. And it's like, hey, there's things in the league that go on. He's like, at the end of the day, the team, there's leadership involved on the team. Like, the GM can only do so much. It's on the players and the coaches. And the coaches have to get the players on track.
Yeah.
There's nothing like Calvin Ridley dropping the ball last year. What the fuck is Trent Baalke supposed to do about that? There's literally nothing he can do about that. That's for Chad Hall and motherfucking Press Taylor and Doug Peterson to handle. And make sure whatever the fuck is going on, they fix it.
Right.
Like, but we're not dealing that coaching staff. We're not dealing with it, bro. Like, there's so many instances, just even outside of just play calling and timely play calling, and there's
situational play calling.
There's just there's toughness. There's toughness issues. Like, bro, our Trent, like, bro, we're not getting enough. And like I said, we're getting enough, to me, of the actual physical things, but it's still an attitude. It's a mindset of how we're going to attack the other team. Like, we don't play with any kind of chip on our shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Does this team look tough?
No.
They look strong. They look fast, but they don't look tough. They don't play tough. So right now they look like how they play a little bit, especially on offense. They look, pretty flat, like pretty, but it got to be something behind it. And so I don't know, bro. It's just I don't talk bad about Doug Peterson. I like Doug Peterson, bro. Like, I don't think I've said nothing crazy about Doug Peterson. Like, Dougie P dialing up. But the problem is, how does somebody, like, we're acting like Doug Peterson, just because he won a Super Bowl, is the Messiah. Like, he ran a Super Bowl winning coach, ran himself out of a job where you won a Super Bowl in a city that had never won a Super Bowl. They only had an NFL championship. My dad is a lifelong Philadelphia Eagles fan. That is their only Super Bowl. And within 5 years, you're gone. Like, what, like, we have to remember, like, they were talking about this. People are acting like Doug, like this didn't happen, like this hasn't, the same exact thing hasn't happened to Doug Peterson before. His last 3 years, I implore anybody out there to go look at Doug Peterson's last 3 years in Philly, what his record was. I can tell you, it was 9-7, 9-7, 4-12. So it sounds like Doug Peterson wears out his welcome, and once it's starting to go downhill. And the thing about Doug Peterson is, it's going downhill, and you can win if you win nine games, you can kind of cover it up and like, hey, we're fighting every. But when you win 4 games, his whole entire persona changed this past season. He looked disheveled. He looked defeated. He looked upset. He looked aggravated. And he was short with the media all year. I stopped watching his press conferences. I knew what the fuck he started. He was falling apart. And I don't think, and like I said, a lot of people, bro, they don't put in the work to like watch all the things that happen. But that's what we're here for. We watch these things. We look at these things, and we have to look at all in totality, bro.
Right.
Like, and I hate to say, like, I didn't necessarily believe it when they were like, bro, he's tied to Press Taylor. He won't do it. Like, what are you talking about here? Like, he won't. Like, we're seeing the offense not grow. It's stagnant. Man, look at everybody on that damn he is not Andy Reid, bro.
Right.
All of them dudes don't have jobs no more, dog. Off that Andy Reid coaching tree. They all got fired this year or last year, bro. Matt Nagy, out of there. Now he's out. Like, all of them, bro. They're all getting fired because they can't do Andy Reid like Andy Reid. Like, there's something about play designs and concepts and scheme, but you have to be a master of that shit. And you have to know when you have to notice when your play caller or your coordinator, if you're not the play caller, you have to notice when your offensive coordinator is ain't it, and you got to take over sooner. But the problem is y'all installed so much bullshit and so many fucked up, stupid ass fucking plays that we can only go to certain things because they know what the fuck we're gonna do. Our offense hasn't changed, and you know what, bro? RPO, when they changed the RPO rule, that fucking killed our offense. We just don't have Patrick Mahomes. Or Travis, like we have, a somewhat, it's not Travis Kelce equivalent, but I like Evan Ingram.
Right. We got a good tight end.
But Doug Peterson couldn't adjust to the RPO change. Remember they changed it last year? The placement of where you have to attempt the handoff at?
Yeah.
Because before
if you're doing the fake, like you could turn your whole body and you can't do
And so now it has to be out in front of you. It has to be like out in front of you. You can't turn like we just don't have Patrick Mahomes. But these are rule changes, and if you can't, and if your offense gets shut down by fucking rule changes,
that's crazy, bro. I forgot all about that, and you said that shit. And when the rule change came, you was like, bro, that's gonna fuck up our offense. And I was like, no,
I told you.
I forgot all about that conversation. I forgot all about that conversation when that shit, you was like, bro, did you see the rule? I was like, oh. And you told, bro,
you can't run the RPOs the same way, bro. And
damn, you did.
And that happened. I think that happened after 22.
I wish we were on air when you said that, because then we could. That's something.
We were on air. We were on air. It's recorded.
I feel you got to show me, because I feel like that was something that we were riding around talking about. But let me give you this perspective. I think this is what really killed it and defined it. Oh, and let me finish my other thought first. Yeah. The fact that, look, in reality, Doug Peterson was Trent Baalke's first coach.
Hired. It's the first coach he hired.
That's the first coach he hired, right? And so he's not going on his third head coach. I just want the misinformation. Yeah. Whether or not like I like Baalke. This isn't me endorsing Baalke. I'm not doing any of that. I just want everybody to know the facts, right? So Doug Peterson was Trent Baalke's first hire. Urban Meyer was a direct Shad Khan hire. Okay. this will be Trent Baalke's second head coach. Trent Baalke has only been in the organization itself, not the general manager, but in the organization itself, one more year than Doug Peterson. That's it. That's it. He's only been here one more year. So the people that are talking like he's been here 5-6 years, Trent Baalke was here for.
Well, he was here for 2 years. He was here for 2 years, technically for 2 years before Doug.
Well, no, because in 20.
What I'm saying is he was in the building. He technically was in the building in 20. He was the director of player personnel.
That's what I'm saying. So
he worked for the Jaguars that year. You got to remember that he turned into the interim. But to me, that doesn't hold any power. It doesn't hold any power. So that's 1 year. And then you have the Urban Meyer year. But then so that's 1 year with the organization.
Yeah.
Then he gets hired as the GM. So that's the second year. Urban Meyer gets fired. Doug came his third year. In the organization, his second year as GM.
Yeah, okay.
So that's why I didn't know. That's why I didn't know where you were going with that.
Yeah, okay. I get even though he was like an addition, like mid-season, like he didn't come in until November or something of the 2020 season.
The head coach hired Ryan Nissen, Josh. That's the head coach.
Yeah. So listen, Josh, I'm glad you said that because that's the point I was finna get to. So anyway, my point is that they're over exaggerating Trent Baalke and like what he's done here and where he's at. But I'm gonna bring it straight home to you. This was the difference this season between Doug Peterson and Trent Baalke. Shad Khan sat down both of these men and said, hey, we fell short last year. What do we got to do to fix it?
Mm-hmm.
Doug Peterson, Trent Baalke. Who do you want me to do first? You want me to do Trent Baalke or you want me to do Peterson first?
Do the coach, bro. He has to me.
Okay.
To me, the coach is because my thing is because to me the coach is the most important piece when it comes to the.
It is absolutely.
So yes,
so the coach says, look, we would have won those games. I'm sure this was the conversation. Now, disclaimer: I don't know if these were the exact words, but I'm sure the conversation was somewhere along the lines of this. Look at the games that we lost down the stretch. Look at the Cincinnati game. Look at the Texans game. I'm sorry, no, we won the Texans game.
The Ravens.
The Ravens game. Look at it. If the defense,
the Browns game.
If the defense just would have played a little better, we would have won those games. Because all we had to do was win one of those games.
Yeah,
that's it. The Bengals, bare minimum, if we win the Bengals game and we still take care of business against Carolina, right? We're in the play. We win the division, we win the playoffs. But we couldn't win damn other game. And he's like, look, Trevor was banged up. Look what Trevor did. Of course the offense can't run smoothly, right? But Trevor's going to be back healthy. We just need better defense.
Man, Shad Khan and his shot. Look, Trent Baalke and the other pieces of the front office looked at because they let him rock because they let him rock because you're the decision maker.
Right, but he's not wrong. But hold on, wait.
He's not wrong. Yeah, he's not wrong.
And he's not wrong because our defense is 20th. Our defense is 20th. Think about if our defense was 15th.
Yeah.
That's our defense being five teams better could have yielded us at least one win. Statistically, could have yielded us at least one win. So look, we just need to get better on defense. Look at Trevor's numbers.
Yeah.
Trevor's numbers or if Zay wasn't hurt, and Calvin Ridley was like knocking off the rust, but he's going to be better next year. Trent's going to see that. Trent's going to make that happen.
And the thing is, people act like that like it was breaking news that, oh man, the coach is going to report directly to the owner. And Sean answered that in the press conference too. He said it's always been like that.
Yeah.
Like,
who does Mike McCarthy report to?
Yeah, like
that's what I'm saying. Like so the notion, and I'm gonna plug this in here real quick.
Well,
the notion that nobody would come here because of Trent Baalke is I'm not gonna say it's unbelievable, but it's just dumb. It's dumb. Like that's like somebody say, I'll never go work for Jerry Jones.
Bro,
until they talk to Jerry Jones.
Bro, it's the assumption that Shah Khan is an idiot and doesn't know anything about business and doesn't know anything. Like he understands that the same way in his goddamn bumper factory, or at least some of them, whoever is in charge of those things, he's gonna have direct contact with these people. Like this is so small in the grand scheme of things. Like when it just comes to what's really going on. But this is something that makes a lot of money for him, bro. He is involved. Right. I think he's going to be as involved as anybody else would be if they do this, unless you're Paul Allen or some of these other owners who don't really give a fuck. There's fucking owner groups. Does anybody ask what's going on in those ownership groups?
Yeah,
like they can't even tie it to one person.
Does Walmart do press conferences about the Broncos?
No.
You know what I'm saying? But my point is, bro, is that Doug Peterson explained that we would be better if we got better on defense, and he changed, and so I even spoke against the scapegoat. But listen, somebody's got to be to blame for this. I understand it is a business, right? So
who's the easiest to blame?
The black guy. So he blames the defensive coordinator, gets that staff out of here, gets a new defensive staff.
DTBG.
Right? Gets a new defensive staff in here, and we're worse. Meanwhile, go back in time. Trent, what are you gonna do? Well, I'm gonna do my best to retain Ridley, and but I got other plans in place. The Ridley thing doesn't go through, and the draft comes. The man trades back twice, stacks up draft capital, so gives the team some more just value. And you get the top rookie wide receiver out of the draft.
Yeah.
That this team / coaching staff badly mismanaged until the last 6 games of the season. That's coaching. That's not on Trent Baalke. That's on Doug Peterson and his coaching staff for doing that. So the coach, what the coach says the team needs made the team worse, and the GM whose job is to try to find talent to make the team better,
which means you have to try to find talent within the confines of what the offense of what the head coach wants. Like I'm assuming that the head coach draws up a grocery list, and it says we need a number one receiver, or we just need a receiver because y'all didn't game. Look, they probably asked for a number one receiver and then said, hey, we're gonna just bring them along slowly and then try to maybe next year. Like, bitch, what the fuck? This ain't no goddamn. You ain't guaranteed nothing. You should have saw what he was doing out there and say, oh, we got to shift some things. I think he understands what's going on. I think we can take it to the next level. you are getting the majority of the targets, bro. You didn't get that boy double-digit targets till week 12.
Yes.
Like, that is criminal. That is
crazy.
fucking criminal. And I'm mind you, in those games where he doesn't get the double-digit targets, he's cooking with the limited targets that he's getting.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck says, oh,
2 for 2, 4 for 4, 4 for 5, 3 for 5, 6 for 7.
Yeah.
And listen, some of those were just misses.
Yeah.
Like he didn't drop the ball. It was just a bad throw.
Trevor didn't play relative. Like, he was playing okay.
No, Trevor comparatively from his second and third season, Trevor was playing bad.
Yeah.
He was playing bad. But I'm gonna tell you this, but and everybody should know this about me, is that Trevor is my guy. And the only reason I'm saying Trevor played bad because the pieces around him failed so incredibly that whenever Trevor did make a mistake, it magnified it. It magnified his mistakes because other people weren't making plays. Like, go look it up. Like, Trevor has the most drop passes in the NFL. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not at least top 5 in drop touchdown passes. Gabe Davis, in one drive, Gabe Davis dropped like 3 of them.
We reading the X chat. What, you had a question, Doc? Let me get to. Okay, see. I'm high, so.
No. He was talking about the Blame the Black guy.
Oh, okay.
He was talking about the Blame the Black. He was telling you put it in the YouTube chat. But yeah. So I think at the end of the day, Shad Khan, bare minimum, didn't make a bad decision keeping Bulky. And I also say this, like, it's not a guarantee that Bulky will even be here. Like look, Bulky and
Shad Khan likes
scouts have, but hold on, bro. Hold on. Bulky and his scouts have already done like the majority of the leg work for the draft coming up.
You want to go through the roster? You want to go to the 2020 roster and see what the fuck we was working with?
I know what we were working with.
I think the people.
He's totally flipped the roster. I have the numbers that he flipped the roster.
I don't think the people understand, because sometimes you just gotta put names to it. Because sometimes numbers and shit, bro, like you know what I'm saying. I don't think sometimes numbers don't really do it justice, dog. Like, I really want. Damn, let me go to I'm gonna go to their actual roster from their website.
I mean, you can look it up on ESPN.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm on ESPN.
But all right, bro. While you look that up real quick. Like, so that's really our thoughts on it. The players weighed in too, right? Yeah,
I listened to all the exit.
Yeah. So obviously the players came in, clean out their lockers. Coach gathers them together, breaks the news that, hey, I'm being fired, whatever, however he said it. And then media gets access to the players, and of course the media is going to ask them about it. And I thought there was some pretty interesting things. Eric Armstead, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Eric Armstead basically took the opportunity to say, next year, he said, I was brought here to be a DT. And that's what I'm going to be playing next year. It's like, okay, so it leads to the question. I mean, were you playing defensive end because because of bad decision making on the coaching staff. I could believe that because I've seen it firsthand, so I can believe that. But you also told me that that's what you came here to play in, and that you'll play. So it's like, again, you could have been told to say that, like, you trying to be a team player and you're not trying to cause confusion. So you know that this is what the team is going to use you as. So instead of causing confusion by saying, well, yeah, I was brought here to be a D tackle, but they want me to play end, and I guess, you know, I can't. Which I'm gonna tell you, the other weird thing about that is because, like, why would you lose your starting position to play a rotational piece role?
What up, Robert?
What up, Robert?
Like I said, bro. Like, how can you they tell you
it's hard to explain that.
Yeah, like I don't think. Like I said, that's how I know he ain't hired no damn Ryan Nielsen. Because why the fuck? Why the fuck would I even waste his time? Why would I bring Eric Armstead here for him to be fucking rotating in and out, playing fucking D end? Yeah. Bro, our fucking ends are young, bro. Let them boys fucking play. I don't need Trayvon Walker off the fucking field.
Right.
Shit don't make any. It doesn't make any damn sense at all. So I'm still trying to like. Thank God I don't have to put any more brain power to it. Is because it's over with the coaching staff. So I don't have to put anything on it. And like I said, at the end of the day, I'm really don't feel like pulling it up on the reference. But I mean, I can still go through it by position.
I mean, bro, all you have to do is just name. All you have to do is just start naming people, bro.
Bro, James Robinson, DJ Chark, Laviska Shenault, Keelan Cole, Chris Conley, Tyler Eifert, Colin Johnson, James O'Shaughnessy, Daria Gumbawale, Chris Thompson, Gardner Minshew, Azigbo, Terry Godwin, Mike Glennon, Eric Saubert, Jake Luton, Ben Ellefson, Craig Reynolds, Dede Westbrook, Bruce Miller, Tyler Davis. Y'all remember Tyler Davis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
Yeah. Listen. Like dog, you didn't even mention like this the CJ Hendersons and
because I'm my bad. That was just offense.
That's what I'm saying. Like listen, there was so much turnover that had to happen to this team, and bro, we got some good players. Not only do we have some good players, but we were able to sign players, like drafted talent that we haven't done in a long time. So, like, look, you cannot agree with Trent Baalke, you know. Oh, and by the way, the people that still like hate on Trayvon Walker, I don't know. I was talking to Ken, and Ken gave me a fire ass point. Like, everybody says how good Aiden Hutchinson, and Aiden Hutchinson is good. Like, I'm not sugarcoating it, but they had the number 2 defense without him.
Yeah.
Listen to what I just said. They had the number 2 defense without him. So picture Trayvon Walker was over there at Detroit coming off the edge.
Yeah. With his ability to still stop the run, and with all those playmakers,
top 10 run, yeah, bro. He's a top 10. What was he, 9th in stopping the run?
Yeah,
it's like 16th in pressures.
Yeah, he's a really good football player, bro.
Yeah, like
it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out in the long run.
So
I'm not worried about it.
The Trayvon hate, listen, if you're not happy that Trayvon Walker is a Jacksonville Jaguar, you're foolish.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take Aaron Glenn.
I don't have
a problem with.
I don't have
There's only like 2 coaches in the coaching search I have a problem with right now, and we're gonna get to that in a second. but yes,
but you know what? Look, what I've been saying for weeks on here, our new coach needs to be young and/or black. That's the only thing that's gonna change this goddamn team, bro.
Well, no, you said you take an old veteran.
No, I don't want no old white man. I do not want no old white man coaching this team. That shit is over with. They need to be young and white or black.
In any age range.
In any age range. But it's over with for that, bro. Cause, bro,
oh my god.
Oh, it's over, bro. Like, I'm tired of that shit, bro. That shit is horrible. And that'd be the reason we don't be fucking winning. Like, they just be, like bro said, bro, Doug Peterson it was shell shocked after the first 6 games. He's like, like, what the fuck? Eating ice cream just after the game. He's like, man, fuck this shit, bro. Like, bro, no, bro. The team needs more attitude, bro.
Yeah.
And it has to be some way. It has to be in something. But it definitely has to be tough.
Yes.
Gotta be tougher.
Yes.
But I feel like even being tougher, you could be tougher on offense, bro. Like, you could just be tougher on offense. Like, you got to get them trenches right. Like, I think at the end of the day, I think a really good offensive line coach should be able to get the most out of the offensive line. But we still need to get offensive line help. Like, I'm not, like I said, they signed Walker Little. They like Walker Little. I like Anton. We got. I don't know how. Still, Brandon. Like some of these guys are old.
Yeah, no. Brandon Sheriff won't be here next year.
Yeah,
but no, and you know we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a later show. But I want to bring back the good, the bad, and the ugly, but in reverse, real quick. just dog. The season's over with. Let me get you good, the bad, and the ugly, but give it to me backwards, man. What was the ugliest thing about this season?
The misuse of Brian Thomas Jr. Because we could have became a shootout. We could have became a shootout team.
Yeah.
Like with the offense, with the defense not playing well. I feel like we had the weapon. We look like we should have had the weapons to go out and score. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's why you have to blame the coaching staff, bro. Like Gabe Davis is a number 2 receiver.
Right.
They tried
to treat him like a number 1.
He was never going to be the number 1 receiver. That's not what he does. It's not what he's good at. He is a good number 2. Like. He needs a Stephon Diggs. He needs a Brian Thomas Jr. to be that one. So he's not seeing double teams. So he's getting wide open and can concentrate on catching the ball. He don't have to run no routes for real. He can just fucking run flyers. The shit he could just do it. He could do the shit that they swore that BTJ could only do.
Right.
Oh, BTJ can't run routes. All the fans. These are the fans. The same fans that are they're what the kids say, they're glazing right now, bro. They're meat riding so hard on BTJ, and they were like, man, he can't run routes. They listen to what they listen. That's a perfect example of just when people just say when the people.
That's not what we said. That's not what we said when we came on here talking after seeing BTJ.
But I'm talking about even just watching shit before the draft. I'm like, bro, if we get BTJ, bro, I'm happy. Yeah. Because they're talking about, he's a limited route runner. I said that doesn't even make fucking sense. I said, bro, he's at LSU. You think they only trained 1 receiver to be good? Like, what fucking sense does that make? That shit sounds so fucking stupid. All of his yards come from the slot or on go routes. Yeah, that's the way the offense is designed. He's doing his fucking job. He wasn't the number one there, but you think that him and Neighbors were doing different drills out there in practice all those years. Hey, you only run these Y routes because that's what you are. You're a Y guy, and so you only have to practice fly routes all day, all summer. Is that what they like? That's to me when people say shit like that, I'm like, oh, that's your line of thinking. Because how does that even make any sense? Why would his route tree be limited?
Right.
He goes to wide receiver university. His route tree is not limited.
Listen,
and he's a Ferrari. That motherfucker is running, boy.
Yeah. And it be looking like he's gliding. It doesn't even look like he's running fast. It's crazy.
Destroying the zones. Like, bro, we've been seeing this shit. Like I said, me and you have been discussing, and we've expressed it to the.
Bro, you saw how it went crazy when we were watching the draft and we were doing the live. Bro, you saw how it went crazy when we traded back. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, we're not gonna like, bro. I was calling BTJ's name.
Like, man,
what we had, like the 13th pick.
Yeah, we was going back.
Like at first we had like the 13th pick, bro, and I'm like, bro, I'm going crazy because I just knew we were getting BTJ, and then when he traded back, oh man, dog. What I said, bro, I don't even want to watch this shit no more, dog, because we ain't even gonna get the player I want.
Balky masterclass. Like I'm saying, bro, Balky has fucked up, and the problem is, like, I can only judge you off of this relationship. I can't judge you off past relationships. If that was the case, everybody, there would be no people in relation. Like, how do you have a relationship with somebody if you're going to be just that don't sound like a good relationship if you're just going to judge them off the past? Like, what have you done for me?
Well,
like, what have we done? What have we done and built together? Because
hold on, wait.
Hold on. That's the relationship that Shah Khan and Trent Baalke have right now. Is what
but his past does matter. His past does like we can't.
You need to know. Yeah, it's good for him to know, and he knows that. Okay, but I think people have all had, bro. Your red flags from 10 years ago aren't. If they're still your red flags, then that's a difference. But even then, bro, he always technically leaves a place better than he left it. That's what people kind of fail to realize.
Yeah, I
mean, the 49ers
they went to the Super Bowl after he left. Like
they went to the Super Bowl one year. When he was there.
No,
three straight NFC championships. Harbaugh went to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I thought the Super Bowl was
against the Ravens.
Yeah, but I thought the Super Bowl was when he left.
No, that's when they went back. The last, because he had Harbaugh for 3 years, right?
I don't know. I'm looking it up now. Just keep going with your point.
Well, I'm trying to think. Well, I'm just saying, but I'm just saying he's leaving those teams in better positions, like, to go on and continue to have success at football. Like, we're acting like he was horrible at his job. Just because you don't get along with your boss, like, or your coworker, like, is that supposed to negate all the work that y'all get done and how productive y'all are? Like, maybe they just didn't work out because they just couldn't. Like I said, their personalities didn't clash. But I mean, they would have. I'm assuming Trent Baalke has arguments, and bro, Has anybody? Jim Harbaugh doesn't have the reputation of being the easiest to work with.
I mean, his record, like, so he's been there GM since 2011, but he's been there since he was there from 2010 to 2016.
Mm-hmm.
But like when he officially became the GM, so the year before he was the GM, they were 6-10. That was in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
He was VP of player personnel. In 2011, he was their general manager, and they went to 13-3. 12, they were 11-4. 13, they were 12-4. 14, they were 8-8, and then they had then they went on the down years. 15, they were 5-11, and 16, they were 2-14. And then Jacksonville Jaguars is next, 2021, where Trevor's rookie year, he went 3-14. 9-8, 9-8, 4-13. So, I mean, really, dog, like Trent, really, like, besides like inner working of politics, I guess it, at least like team success wise, he has longer streaks of winning than he does losing.
Mm-hmm. But like, I'm just looking at the coaches, bro, for the 49ers, dog. Even bro, Jim Tomsula, bro, he's not a good coach. Like they I think they hired him because the owner was familiar with him. Yeah. Because Jim Tomsula was the coach in 2010, or he took over after Mike Singletary got fired.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, didn't he have Mike Singletary for like a year?
Mike Singletary was there from 2008 to 2010. So for 3 years.
Okay, so after Mike Singletary got fired, he became the GM and
no, he became the GM, I think, the same year Harbaugh.
No, I just told you he became the GM in 2011.
Yeah, Jim Harbaugh, 2011 to 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he, that's what I'm saying. He rehired Tomsula after, or I don't know if it was necessarily him that rehired Tomsula. But Tomsula was the interim when Mike Singletary got fired. So Tomsula finished out. I'm assuming Tomsula finished out 2010.
Right.
Because it has Mike Singletary as a coach from 2008 to 2010. But maybe Tomsula coached that entire season. But Harbaugh says 11 to 14. So that's 11, 12, 13, well, so 4 years.
Right.
Which means so I don't know, bro. It's
I don't know.
Like, but my thing is, bro, Jim Tomsula, bro, out of there 1 year. Like that. Like that.
What I'm saying is, but he wasn't the GM when that's what I'm trying to tell you. Before Harbaugh, he wasn't the GM.
Yeah, I know he wasn't. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah. So when he came in, the organization started winning. And my point is that he has longer winning streaks than he does losing streaks where he's been at. So, but okay. So my answer was going to be the complete failure of just from the hype that we had going into the season to the complete failure that the season was my ugly. But you compelled my heart when you said the tragic misuse of BTJ, who won Offensive Rookie of the Month, by the way. Yeah. Can he get a clap? Can we clap it up for him?
If I remember what bet.
Hey, MIT.
You are now in the mix with the man and Teal.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So congratulations, BTJ getting recognition. I have a conspiracy theory if you want to hear it real quick.
I'm always down for a good one.
Okay. Yo, chat. What's the word on Zay Flowers? Didn't he do something to his knee or something in the game?
Yeah, he sure did last week.
So what is the chance that Zay Flowers plays in the Pro Bowl?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying if he's hurt, then I mean, BTJ is definitely a Pro Bowler.
Says he's out. Says that he just hurt his knee, so he's not going to play. He's not going to play in the wild card game. So he's ruled out. He hurt his knee. Now, conspiracy theory, right? You know, we were all on X and just all social media, Facebook, whatever. And you know, we were just saying like it was a tragedy how they fucking snubbed BTJ, right? And we put up who they put in the Pro Bowl over BTJ, whose name was not Jamar Chase. Like for the AFC, whose name was not Jamar Chase, bro.
Yeah.
They had Nico Collins, right? And I'm gonna put this disclaimer.
He ended up third in receiving yards.
Who?
BTJ.
Yeah.
Right. What are we talking about?
In the league.
Yeah.
In the league. Not in the AFC.
Not in the
league. He was third, but look, they put Nico Collins. They put Nico Collins, and look, this isn't a shot at Nico Collins. Okay, this is a shot at the Pro Bowl committee and the Pro Bowl voters.
Yeah.
The people like this is a shot at them. This isn't a Jags versus Texas thing, but Nico Collins, bro,
that was a touchdown, boy.
Oh yeah. And bro should have had over 100 yards and a tutty this last game, so he should have ended the season at 11 tutties. That's a travesty too. Shame on you, Dougie P. Get him out of here. But anyway, fuck out of here. But anyway, dog. Damn, bro, you done made me lose my fucking train of thought.
Zay Flowers.
Oh, so yeah. So, dog, they got Nico Collins, bro. Bro, you missed 5 games. And everybody's telling me, oh, he would have did this and he would have. So, dog, we giving out
potential
trophies
for potential Pro Bowl participation Pro Bowls.
Yeah, Pro Bowl means the potential bowl.
Yeah, the potential bowl.
The potential.
I like
come on, bro. Like what he could have did. CJ Stroud was playing like hot garbage. CJ Stroud was playing horrible at the end of the season. Nico was there too.
He might have been worse than Mac Jones at the end of this fight. He threw a lot of picks, bro.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, CJ. And I told y'all, listen, I'm not above saying I told you so.
Yeah.
I'm not above saying I told you so. I fucking told y'all, dog. CJ Stroud.
I told y'all
he's having a down year. Like, and he's and for the people, you know, I'm not even gonna get in that debate right now, but yeah, dog, you got Nico Collins in here, you got Jerry Jeudy, and you got Zay Flowers. Now look, I will say that Nico had he might have had ended up with 5, but he had bare minimum 400-yard games, right? And he missed 5 games. Mm-hmm. So I give Nico a slight pass. But Jerry Jeudy, BTJ he just better than you. He was better than you this year. Yo, but Zay Flowers?
Yeah, like what the fuck are we talking about?
Zay Flowers barely broke 1,000 yards, had like 4 tutties.
Yeah.
Like what? Less receptions, less yards, less touchdown, and lower average yards per catch.
Mm-hmm.
Just everything. So conspiracy theory is they like, yo, we probably fucked up.
Yeah.
at least with this, because the Zay Flowers look crazy. Hey, Zay, I'm sorry, my boy. You got to go down.
Yeah, bro.
You got to go down. We fucked up. So guess what?
Yeah, the
BTJ being the first alternate if Zay Flowers can't go. BTJ gets the pro. Now listen, I'm laughing. I'm I'm not laughing if bruh is for real hurt. If he's hurt for real, like damn, I'm sorry. But conspiracy version of this is hilarious. If it's a conspiracy, this shit is fucking funny, dog.
I'm telling you, dog.
Because that is fucked up. That is fun, but dog, if it listen, tell me you can't see that happen, like motherfucker coming together, like the NFL coming together, like yo, we kind of fucked, like that shit's glaring.
Yeah.
We fucked up. Like how do we fix it?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, call up Zay's agent. Put him on the phone. Listen. And y'all don't act like
no. The Ravens just
will take no dives.
The Ravens just gotta go to the Super Bowl. They just gotta go to the Super Bowl. He's not going to just go as deep as they can into the playoffs. Bro, they don't be wanting to go to the Pro Bowl after the playoff, bro, after the deep playoff run.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, dog, he's got a knee.
I know. Yeah, go back and keep playing, bro. Play well. Keep winning.
No, he's out, bro. He's not playing. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, just for one game.
Listen, they didn't say it was just for one game, is what I'm telling you.
But we don't know.
We don't. But
I hope the Ravens go to the Super Bowl and he doesn't want to play in the Pro Bowl. I don't want him to be hurt.
I don't know. I'm listening to what I'm telling you.
I know you said that. I'm just saying.
Conspiracy is he's not really hurt. That's what I'm saying. The conspiracy is he's not really hurt, but they had to. But they had to make it something believable for why he can't go.
Hey, bro. You can change it. They make edits in the script before they go on live TV. So I mean,
that's what I'm telling you. That was the edit.
That's the edit.
That's the edit. Yeah, that's the edit, bro. For real. I hope he's not hurt. I kind of hope that the conspiracy shit is true. To be honest with you, because that is some. That I would give kudos to the NFL because you know what? You heard the people and you did something about it. You know, sometimes doing the right thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So oh shit. All right, man, real quick. Let's bring it back. Hey, did you give me your bad already?
No.
All right, you're bad real quick.
Scheme.
Offense and defense.
Overall football on field scheme.
Yes.
Shah Khan was using it the other day. I'm going to use it today. The bad was scheme.
Yes. Okay. No, I agree with that. I agree with bad scheme overall. I'm gonna go into my good outside of Brian Thomas. Overall special teams. I gotta give it to special teams, dog.
Yeah,
Cam Little. Huh?
Which somebody has to build.
Yeah. Cam Little fucking did his thing this year.
Mm-hmm.
Logan Cook, All-Pro. Ross Mastick, All-Pro. I mean, we had punt returns.
Yeah.
We had some good kick returns. You know, special teams did their thing. If anybody get retained,
most valuable punter.
Yeah, Logan. But coach wise though, if any coach can be retained, I definitely hope Heath is kept. What do you have? The number 2?
Number 2 inefficiency.
Number 2 in efficiency. Special teams unit, dog.
We covered well. We didn't give up big returns. I think did we give up a touchdown on special teams this year?
No. We did last year against at home against the Texans.
Yeah.
That was horrible. That was a horrible game.
It was coming from everywhere.
Yes, that shit was horrible.
And the office just said, you know what? We're not gonna play today. I said, oh, Daddy Doug, I don't know what to do.
Yes. But yeah, so that's my good though. My good is the overall play of the special teams, dog.
Yeah, like pre-snap penalties. But yeah. My good. And outside of BTJ, I would say good was our rookie class.
Okay. Yeah.
Good. I think good was our rookie class. I think the majority of the rookies this year contributed in some way.
And second year players.
Yeah, and second year players. I mean, but specifically the rookies.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, see, like it's weird because football is different. Like in the NBA, when you get drafted, and let's say you get hurt before the season, like Ventrell Miller got hurt before the season,
right?
And you don't play. See, did he? But in the NBA, you're not a rookie until you play your first year. Like you're still a rookie technically,
right?
Like you can win Rookie of the Year in your second year being a professional basketball player. I don't know if it works like that in NFL, but I guess it's rare that in the NFL that
no, because if you did something kind of worthy of that, you don't get Rookie of the Year, you get like Comeback Player of the Year.
Yeah, but that's like a new thing too, Comeback Player of the Year.
But the answer is no.
That's what I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying.
Like announcers and stuff will say, "Oh, it's like their rookie year because they were hurt or whatever, like they missed out." But on their stat sheet,
because Blake Griffin got hurt. I think in the preseason or something. And he missed the entire year. And then when he came and played the next year, he won Rookie of the Year. So but that's the NBA. But
right.
But like I said, I was just talking about this year's the rookie that people who got drafted this year. Like I feel like for the most part they all contributed. Like I said, Cam being part of your special teams unit that you congratulated. I think most of those guys did something this year. Like the only guy that I wanted to see is I forget his name right now. The lineman. What was the lineman we drafted?
Oh, Cooper Hodges.
No, the black one.
Oh, Javon Foster?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't want to see him. He wasn't ready.
No,
really, he was like the only non-contributor.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't see him at all. Now I don't mind that we didn't see him because, like I said, if he's not ready, I don't need you back there getting nobody hurt. But I guess I do want to see what he can do at right guard because I think that's what we're gonna have to. He plays guard, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Well, technically he's a tackle, but he could play guard.
Yeah,
in college he was a tackle.
Yeah. Well, but we just got but like I said, I think everybody else did pretty good. Like I said, Jarian Jones, like I think he played extremely well for a rookie getting thrown in to a lot of especially a lot of situations that he they were asking a lot of him, and I think even with
two sacks and an interception, bro.
Yeah, even with the bad scheme, I thought he looked more like an NFL player than a few guys that's out there that been here for a little while.
Right.
And I mean, that's on talent acquisition.
Right.
But I mean, like I said, I think we got the pieces, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. There's some dogs bro. There's some dogs on this team, bro. But they need the right. We don't need to have. We don't. What's the point of having like a fully domesticated pit bull?
Let me say this. Because here's the flip side of the coin, and I can see why people are mad at Bulky, want Bulky gone, because though this draft class was met, I want to say this draft class went above expectation for me personally, but it's also kind of eclipsed by this is probably the worst free agency class Trent Bulky brought in.
Yeah, I mean,
there was a lot of money spent, and there was a lot of hype around dudes, and they failed to deliver.
Yeah, I think who are your two big free agent acquisitions this offseason?
Eric Armstead and Mitch Morris.
I would say Gabe Davis. Money wise, how much money did you get?
I don't know off the top of my head.
So okay, boom, even three. So okay, fuck it. I'll just go through your top three free agents.
Yeah.
It would be Mitch Morris.
Yeah. Eric Armstead and Gabe Davis, I would say. So
Trent Bulky. These are the free agents. These are the ingredients that I have as the.
Well, I mean, and then if you count names, Darnell Savage and Ronald Darby. I
don't buy those names. I don't count those as the same names or the same kind of tier.
Well, but they're known. Like if you watch, they're known players. Like
they're good. Yeah, really good. They're good NFL players or have been, were at the time. But the three guys who got the money. Like that's what because you talked about how much he spent in free. Like those were the guys who took up the majority of the money in free agency.
Yes.
So you got Mitch Morris, and I don't think he played bad.
And listen, that's not counting Josh Allen or
free agent. I mean, he was a free agent. Well, he's technically a free agent.
He was technically he wasn't a free agent because he was franchise tagged.
Yeah,
but Tyson Campbell. No, Tyson Campbell would have been a free agent if he didn't get paid this year.
Yeah.
Because Cisco's a free agent.
Yeah, he's a free agent. Yeah. So like I said, so
they don't even count towards the free agency.
So those are the big money guys.
Right.
And I don't. Mitch Morris didn't. To me, Mitch Morris, like I noticed when the center's playing bad. We had Luke Fortner out there. And people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to me, hit on Mitch Morris. I don't think there was poor play. Like I don't look at PFF. Like so, I didn't have to see his name. I didn't see his name a lot. Like I didn't hear it. The only mention they'll say about Mitch Morris is that he was the newly acquired center. Like I don't remember hearing them call his name. So that's good in the world of offensive line. So I feel like he hit with Mitch Morris.
Right.
Now, we just talked about Eric Armstead, who the coaching staff who the coaching staff was playing him out of position.
Allegedly.
I mean, I think you protect.
I mean, yes, they were.
I think you don't throw your coaches under the bus while they're your coaches. It's in the middle of the season. I think after they're not there, that's not technically throwing them under the bus anymore. It kind of is a little bit, but but my other boss is still here, and the guy who drafted me and knows what I'm supposed to be doing here. So yes, there might be fucking strife in between the coaching staff and the GM because I went and got you a fucking defensive tackle, and your fucking defensive coordinator is kicking him outside, and now my number one draft pick DN is off the field. So yes, there's going to be some tension there, bro. It's going to be some static. Like that's what I'm saying. People don't think they don't. People just don't think, bro. The narratives are fun to run with, and I know people love engagement, and they just fireball, yeah. It's just like it's the clown shit all over again, bro. Like, bro, I got season tickets for 11 seasons. Do you understand? I've seen all whatever act of bad fan that there is to have. I've seen it, dog. It'll be one person showing up with a paper bag on their face. When you watch those Saints games, it'd be a lot of their ass. All the clown stuff, sure. Man, that was all Twitter. That don't have shit to do with no real life, bro. I went to that game. We have a 60,000-70,000 seat stadium, and this isn't 2000. This isn't 2009, 2010. It's people in that bitch, bro. Like there's still going to be 50 at a low attendance game. There's going to be 50. There's going to be 50,000, 55,000 at this place.
Yeah.
There was literally, I swear to you, there was literally 15 to 25 people who had on any kind of clown dressing up as clowns. Let Twitter tell you they stormed the stadium. Let ESPN, let the motherfuckers on ESPN say it. They stormed the stadium as clowns. That's how that's the perception that y'all put out there. That's the perception that our fans put out there, bro. Like
the internet is not a real place.
It's not a real place. But on the internet, I guess you gotta play the internet games. But like, let's be real about what supporting a team is, bro. Like, if you're a Jaguar, I ask people like, when did you become a Jaguar fan? Because this loser shit ain't new. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? This shit done been real bad. This shit done been real bad. If you a fan from 2017, bro, you are in for a long ride potentially. Maybe, hopefully, it's good. Hopefully, you don't have to wait that long.
Right.
But this is what it is when you are a fan of an NFL team, especially the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like, people fall in love. Is that winning, bro. That is great. But like, people get like mystified of the shit, bro. Like, they love Wayne Weaver, but bro, man, look at them records, bro. Look at them records, bro. That's Tom Coughlin. All those the biggest numbers that you could think about when it comes to our team and when it comes to wins and losses, it's him. That's the ratio.
Right. And
his ratio has been defeated. It's been overcome because the losses just been piling up all over the town. Like, Jack Del Rio didn't push the ratio. He was essentially 1-for-1. Jack Del Rio broke, you know what I'm saying? Tom Coughlin won a lot of games.
Right.
Jack Del Rio pretty much broke even. After that, everybody was a loser. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was a loser. And there was years that Wayne Weaver was on this team, man. We were losers for a while, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I understand, but
listen, Shad. With that being said, Shad bought a loser, right? He knowingly, whether he knew football or knows football or not is irrelevant. he knowingly took a franchise that was
He bought a
visibly
hoopty.
on the down. Like that's like buying a stock.
He bought a hoopty, bro. He bought a box Chevy, bro. He bought a
But
beat up.
you see it was on the decline, and he still bought it because he believed that, hey, if I do the right things, I can turn this around and I can make a lot of money off of this.
That boy had a Caprice. That boy bought a Caprice that it just lived
Bruh.
bro. But he got those.
Bro, it's just
he got the money, bro. He was able to fix it. Got some new rims, got a new engine.
But listen, hold on, bro. Hold on. I want to put something in perspective.
Pretty,
people are always saying like Shad Khan doesn't care about the team. Shad Khan's a bad owner. Bro, Shad Khan stopped the blackout games before the league made it mandatory that no team has blackout games.
Yeah.
Shad Khan stopped the blackout games before the league did, because he's like, no, bro, we're not going to lose TV time, right? We are an NFL team. We are going to be on fucking TV for the people who can't be here in person. How else do we get out to the world?
They were going to try to keep us in a bubble, bro.
Shad Khan has upgraded the facilities here. Shad Khan is building a brand new stadium. He just signed a 30-year lease. Like what? Do you know? Just and look, for the people that was like, oh, he's talking about the doctors and oh, they're gonna have to fire the cafeteria lady if he fired Trent Baalke. Yes, people. Other people's jobs are involved if Trent Baalke gets fired, just like other people's jobs are involved when Doug Peterson gets fired or when Doug Peterson is fired, right? Press Taylor lost his job. Ryan Nielsen lost his job. The coordinators, the training staff. Like, yeah, bro. A lot of people just lost their jobs because Doug Peterson got fired. The same shit happens with Trent Baalke. So yes, there's other people that would lose their jobs if Trent Baalke got fired.
Well, no, training staff's on. I think training staff is on Trent.
No, no, because remember Sean. Shout out to Leg Up Pressure Washing too.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, Sean. When Herbs.
But I think a lot of that stuff is well, I don't know. Trent, like I said, I think there's a lot of stuff because when Shad Khan was saying, he said, like that. He's like, they're talking about clean houses. Like, he's like, how do you necessarily clean house? Like, we have 85. Like, we have on this side of things, we have all of these things. Like, and he started listing off that some of the stuff that I would assume are Trent Baalke's like responsibilities.
Yeah.
And not like the GM, I think, like he might not have wanted that. They didn't want nothing. They didn't want nothing to do. Anybody who was under Dave Caldwell, when it came to that kind of stuff, because he had his own. Because we had a new GM, he had his own training staff involved. That's why they were all.
No, he was with Herbs, bro. He was with Herbs. Trent Baalke, first year as the GM was 2021 when we drafted Trevor.
That wasn't his. That was Herb. I'm talking about, but Sean. That wasn't Sean's first year.
Yeah, Sean was with Herbs. Is what I'm telling you.
But I'm saying, that would nullify the fact that he wasn't gone after Doug Marrone got fired.
He was with Doug.
He was on this play. He was on the team. He was working.
Oh yeah, that's right. No. You're right. Right. You're right. You're right because he was there when Jalen was on the team.
Yeah, and Miles and all that. Yeah,
and Miles. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm tripping. I didn't go back far enough. You're
so
right.
yeah, that's all on the GM. That's the other stuff that the GM is built. Like, yes, there's the coach, like the coaching staff, but this is my wellness and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is we're player personnel. My job is to take care of these players.
Right.
And make sure we got the best people to recovery, and like I say, that's all the stuff that he talked about, like the medical, and yes, that shit is important, bro. We haven't been having soft tissue injuries as a team. Like, our injuries are coming from people getting like really hurt, like shit breaking, concussions.
Well, like, I mean, we had Tyson had the hamstring. Evan had the hamstring.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, those were really the only soft tissue. Everything else was like shoulders or
even the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Travis Etienne broke his foot.
Well, yeah, but
that's not a soft tissue injury. He broke his foot.
No, I'm not talking about him, but like Zay.
An old wide receiver. I feel you. But at the time,
I mean, he wasn't an old wide. Come on, don't say it like that. He was in like his 5th year. Like, what are you talking about?
I think he was in year like 7. But regardless, he wasn't a spring chicken. Like, I think Zay Jones was like a 4-year, maybe 5-year college player. Like, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? And he had other, like, he might have hurt his knee. He might have hurt his knee outside of football. That wasn't the first time he snatched a chain. The first time he slipped when he did it.
So Zay Jones got here in 22. It was his 5th year, dog. He was drafted. Well, I guess 6th year because he was drafted in 17. Mm-hmm. So he would have played the 17th season, 18th season.
He probably graduated. He probably graduated high school in 2012. He got here. He was 27 when he got here.
Bro, dog, you gonna stop trying Zay, bro.
No, I'm with you, bro.
No, and you're not wrong. He's 29 years old. He was like 27 when he got here. What, you use a Gemini over there, nigga?
No, bro. Yeah, he's about to be 30 in March.
Yeah, he's 29. That is, oh my God. Point, Agent J. Oh shit. Oh, all right, bro. Hey, we got to get ready to close this out. We can't go without talking about the head coach search begins. I'm gonna go down the list, say who the candidates are. They initially put out, I believe, an 8-man list. Joe Brady, Buffalo offensive coordinator. Liam Cohen, Tampa Bay offensive coordinator. Aaron Glenn, Detroit's defensive coordinator. Ben Johnson, Detroit's offensive coordinator. I'm just going to say OC or DC, dog. Mm-hmm. Todd Monken, Baltimore's OC. Kellen Moore, Philly's OC. Robert Saleh, ex-Jets head coach. And in recent days, they just added Brian Flores, Minnesota DC, and Steegs. How the fuck do you say his last name?
Who?
Spagnolo?
Spagnuolo?
Yeah, Steve Spagnuolo from Kansas City, their DC. So somebody already said it in the chat earlier. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna say I don't want Brian Flores. I agree with you. Who said it in the chat earlier? I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was.
It might have been Josh. I'll go back and scroll.
I don't know. It might have been Devin. It might have been Robert. It could have been Josh because he was commenting a lot. But whoever said it
was Doc Duval.
Doc, yeah. Shout out Doc. Yes, bro. I'm good on. I'm just gonna put that out there now. Brian Flores, I'm good. Steve, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good on him.
Good on Spags. But I mean, Spags' defenses be going crazy.
Yeah, but Spags isn't a good head coach.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's seen that.
He was the last one that got added, right?
Yeah, he just recently got added. Yeah, so I think they're just doing their due diligence. You know, I also feel like they're Ronnie ruling. Well, I know they're Ronnie ruling. Rooney. I'm sorry.
Don't disrespect.
You know what? Me and Ken had a talk, and he was like,
"Mr. Rooney."
Listen. Yeah, no, I apologize.
He was one of the good ones.
But me, Ken, and B-Mac were having a conversation earlier this week, and Ken was like, "Bro, would you agree that you're probably the worst one with names when it comes to saying people's names?" Definitely. And what he got me on is because I call Pete Prisco Pete Briscoe because I thought his last name was Briscoe, and I just kept saying Briscoe. Hey, bro, I've always said Briscoe.
Yeah,
anytime I've ever said his name, I've always said Briscoe, and nobody's ever corrected me.
Yeah.
Right?
What do you call Frank Frangie?
Frank Frangie.
Okay, well, he says his name a lot too, but
yeah, but no. So Trent Baalke.
Yeah,
I was calling him Bulky. I was saying Trent Baalke, and so at first, bro was like actually he's kind of slim, and I was like, what? And he says Bulky, he's kind of slim.
Yeah, you keep calling him. Yeah,
you keep calling him Bulky, and he's kind of, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? And he says that's not how you say his name. And B-Mac's like, yeah, bro, there's 2 A's there for a reason.
Yeah, Bulky.
He said it makes a long A sound. I said, well, long A is A.
Yeah.
It's not bake.
No, it makes a short A, but you it makes a well, it doesn't even make a short A either. Because a short A is I. Like, I don't know, I guess it's an intermediate A. But I mean, yeah, the 2 A's.
This motherfucker Robert. But he's black.
Oh yeah, but you can interview. That's cool.
Yeah, he can. But that's what I'm saying. That's the Rudy rule. You feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's Brian Daboll all over again.
Yeah, bro.
It's like for Brian Flores.
Yeah, just look, and nobody text him, bro. Make sure it's a phone call every time. Maybe make sure it's a FaceTime. Actually, you should only talk over Zoom. It should never be talking to the managers of the Zoom. It should never be texting anybody, bro.
Not always FaceTime. That way you know which one.
Nigga talking about congrats, Brian. Oh yeah, okay, thank you. You know, yeah, man.
Wait. Wait, hold on. This is Brian Daboll, right?
Nah, Bubba Flores.
Oh, I regret to inform you. Oh shit. Okay, so
no, that wasn't anyway. No, that wasn't the thing. It was the fact that it was somebody else out. It was somebody outside of the organization. It was like Bill Belichick. I think he said it was Bill Belichick. It was Bill Belichick congratulating him on getting the job. I think because he said he heard.
I'm seeing if I can pull it up.
Something I can't. Now I can't remember exactly. But it's like, yeah, I heard about
Yeah,
you getting,
Belichick. It
yeah.
says Flores says in his lawsuit that before he interviewed with the Giants, he received a congratulatory text message from Belichick that was sent in error. Dayball, who was also a former Belichick assistant, got the Giants job. So Dayball already had the job, and they were like, "Yeah, bro, come interview. We got a quota to fill." Hey, listen. You see, they added them after they already put out the list. Hey, but either way, I'm good. I'm good on Brian Flores. Yo, I'm not gonna have listen.
Is this
I'm not gonna
Dable?
have him sitting up here telling Trevor Lawrence.
Is this
Not good
Dable?
enough.
That's crazy. Is this Dable? Is crazy, bro.
You are now in the mix with the man in Teal.
What?
Hey, you heard what I said, dog? I ain't gonna have Brian Flores up here making Trevor Lawrence thinking about taking himself out of this world.
Yes, bro, for real.
You're not. I can't believe you're a starter.
What?
No, Tua. Did you hear Tua say?
You can't have two back-to-back coaches who don't fuck with him, who don't fuck with the quarterback.
But dog, did you hear?
Yes, I remember.
Tua?
Yes, I remember.
It was like he basically told me I'm not enough. And then Mike McDaniel came and said, "No, Tua, you are enough." I'm good though.
I am super straight.
Hey, okay, all right. So the two people they added, that's a no for me.
Yeah.
Oh
fuck.
I'm gonna say this. I think Kellen Moore. I believe Kellen Moore had a head coaching job before, didn't he? Didn't he? Before he was the offensive coordinator, or it might have been just after he was offensive coordinator with Dallas. Let's see. Damn, what the fuck? Oh.
No, he's only been offensive coordinator.
You only been offensive coordinator, or maybe he was. They were trying to get him the Dallas job, and he couldn't get it.
Yeah, he was the OC for 4 years, and then he went to the Chargers for a year.
Well, definitely didn't work out at the Chargers.
Just at Philly.
I don't know. I don't believe in Kellen Moore. I mean, so it didn't work out at the Chargers. Philly just Saquon, AJ Brown,
yeah,
Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like, Philly's got a really, really good team.
I mean, they're playing better than they were last year.
Yeah. But again, they got Saquon.
Yeah.
Saquon changed Philly like Henry. And when I say change, he was just able. Him and Derrick Henry.
Well, they added that element of.
Well, no, they boosted the natural strength of the teams.
Yeah. Well, now my quarterback doesn't have to run as much.
Right.
Like, he can still run, but it adds depth. It adds confusion to the defense. They can run an RPO because both of them are bona fide threats to go crazy with the ball in their hand.
Right.
Same, even with the Eagles, like Jalen Hurts can run the ball,
Right.
but he also, like I said, he has two receivers on the outside that are winning.
Yes.
So,
And Dallas Goedert.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like as an organization they did the right thing by going to get Saquon. First of all, you weaken a division opponent in the Giants who already weren't that good. And then but then you add a guy like Saquon that like boosts your natural strength. The Ravens did the same thing with Derrick Henry. Right. So now Todd Monken, I'm pretty sure he's been a head coach in the league. Cause I want to say his name was, oh no, he was here. Wasn't he here? Todd, maybe I think that's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking Todd, I think he was here at some point. Yeah, he was the wide receivers coach in 2007 and 2010.
Okay.
Yeah. And he was a head coach at Southern Miss, but never in the NFL.
Yeah.
So that's that. But I know Todd Monken from Jacksonville, though. Is this his first year with Baltimore? No, this is the second year with Baltimore.
I mean, I'm all right on Todd Monken. I mean, honestly, bro, when we start looking at, like, it's really just the big three. Well, I'll say big.
I like Robert Saleh.
I say big five. Joe Brady, Liam Cohen, Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn, Robert Saleh. To me, that's the five that we really should be focusing in on.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have time to really go in depth this episode, but next week I think it's a good time to see what we can go into on the five. Cause I mean, we'll know. Maybe we'll know something if anybody's out or not. I guess we don't. Well, we won't know until.
Yeah, we won't know till after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but we could go. We could spend a couple of weeks going into this, especially that five.
Right. No, for sure. But yeah, I agree with you. Because I mean, obviously, what Josh Allen's done in Buffalo is definitely deserving to be in the MVP conversation. I personally think Lamar Jackson should get it again. Like Lamar, I think Lamar Jackson should three-peat because and look, I feel like this is why I say they both. I feel like they both deserve it.
Cole?
I feel like Josh Allen, huh?
You think they do a Cole?
No. I think Josh Allen probably wins it, but the numbers and the ball that has actually been played really says that Lamar Jackson is the clear MVP to me.
Yeah.
But
we can't. Has anybody ever won 3 in a row?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because I know Aaron Rodgers has won won it twice. I think he's won it twice, back to back twice. I don't know, and my phone died, but see, I'm not 100% sure.
I'm looking up right now. Yeah. Brett Favre. Wait, no, hold on. Yeah, most valuable player. Yeah, Brett Favre did it. He won 95, 96, and 97. Brett Favre's the only one to do it. Um, 3 times straight.
Mhm.
Wait, did he split? This is weird. So in 97, it says that Barry Sanders and Brett Favre won
So
MVP.
yeah, so this is probably co-MVP. So it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. That might happen then. But I I I think Lamar gets it, but I understand why there's a there's a debate about it because it going into the season, the Ravens
Only
again
happened
with the
twice.
addition of even though Lamar lacks quote unquote receiving talent, quote unquote, uh, the addition to Henry made the running game even more dangerous, proved to be dangerous. The health of Mark Andrews and the playmaking ability of Isaiah Likely
Mhm.
and and Lamar's scramble ability and his accuracy downfield that when everybody said that he wasn't a passing quarterback, well, he's been proved that fucking bullshit wrong, right? Like Lamar has just been head over head from head to toe, he's been better. But they're gonna I feel like people will say it for uh Josh Allen because he wasn't supposed to have anything and he still had the season that he had. He rushed for all those touchdowns. I mean, he did ball out with really no names.
Mhm.
Like outside of hardcore football fans or Buffalo fans, nobody knew who Shakir was.
Mhm.
People who watch Florida State and watch college and kind of more consistent college football fans knew who Keon Coleman was from Florida State,
Yeah.
especially after Florida State got snubbed from the playoffs. Like, but nobody knew anybody on that team, bro. Like offensive weapons wise, really. You get what I'm saying? So everybody, like, remember, everybody was talking bad about Buffalo coming into the season,
Mhm.
and I think because Josh Allen and that Buffalo offense exceeded expectations, I think that's why they give it to Josh Allen over Lamar Jackson. But I do think Lamar Jackson actually had the better year in totality, and not just because the numbers say so, but the numbers saying so helps.
Yeah.
But anyway, and now because of the fact that they made a lot of something out of nothing, though a lot of it was on Josh Allen's play, right? So the quarterback playing well had a lot to do with it. That's why Joe Brady is in that top 5. What Liam Cohen has done for Baker Mayfield in a resurgence,
Mhm.
I mean, you got to give because everybody was like, "Oh, Baker's dead." Like, but they said the same shit about Sam Darnold, and look at him right now. Though I just think I think Sam Darnold himself is he's having a Jacksonville Jaguars 17 year. It's just a fluke. It's just all coming together. Like, but I don't believe in Sam Darnold to where I think that he can. Like, if he went someplace else, even if he stayed with the Vikings next year,
Yeah,
I don't think he'd have another season like he had like this.
I mean, he might. Like I said, if the coaches put you in the right positions, then I mean,
No. I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm not saying he can't. I don't have faith in him that he could.
yeah. And like I said, bro, people will be saying that Trevor's a bust. So who better than some of these offensive coordinators who have taken these guys that are quote unquote busts,
Right.
and turned them into playoff quarterbacks.
Yeah. And so then that goes into Ben Johnson, Jared Goff. They put out an article about Jared Goff walked into when he went to Detroit. He walked into the office thinking he's going to get benched, and instead was given new life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then Aaron Glenn because he's a dog, and I would say the same thing for Robert Saleh, personally. You know, it's a different story with the defensive coordinators because you got to find somebody to come in and be your OC, and then you risk having to have like a high turnover in offense.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you do well, then that OC is probably going to be looking at the next head coach opening position if he's a hot name. Yeah. So, but like you said, we'll get into the coordinators, but I think those are like some of the reasons why these guys are the top 5 candidates, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yo, that's all I got, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Yes. Y'all know what it is. We keep it real. We keep it chill. You got other Jaguar fans. You got NFL fans. Don't matter. Yo, tell them come holler at us. Come holler at us, bro. Tell them come on, check us out, bro. Please do us a favor. Hit that like button. Yes. Subscribe. Tell a friend. Share. But with that said, that's your host, the cannabis analyst, Agent J. Yeah. With your boy J to the I to the M-B-O. And we are out of here.